My mission in Barcelona, there's the Mobile World Congress. This is probably the biggest stage to get a message across. I've come here to campaign to become the president of virtual reality, which is something that people really have no concept of because it's a new thing. It can solve and answer a big new issue that faces the world, which is employment. You have to build it. You know, just like in the real world, jobs don't just appear. You have to create a society, you have to create projects for employment. Let's stop making things that gives nothing back other than, you know, the entertainment value. Let's give people more. You have to bang the drum very loud to get that message across. If over the course of the next few days, you know, I meet some journalists that feel that there's a compelling story here, then I feel like I've accomplished something and it was worthwhile. Here in Barcelona, looking for a miracle, hoping to see a flicker of recognition in the eyes of, you know, the audience. You know, hope to raise some awareness so that I can keep it going. The scale of this event is enormous. It seems to be bigger than CES in Las Vegas. These are big brands, big tech companies, but it feels like a very solitary mission. Quite exciting. So as I'm walking into this section, for some reason, I remember my dream from last night, and I dreamt of a golden eagle. Straight away I'm online, I'm like looking, what does that mean, right? So it's a symbol of nobility, fierceness, freedom, courage, innovation. The forefront of my campaign is to create employment in virtual reality because we've proven over the last decade that people can make money and you can invest. There is nobody representing the interests of the people and what virtual reality will bring to them. We can give value to the users, to the people, if you build it correctly. If you look at what has been successful in the past 15 years and you incorporate that into what you're building now, then we can give value. You know, even when there is more than one reason why you do things, the core reason is very often the driving factor. And for me, the core is the passion for what I feel about all of this stuff and the excitement, you know. We're going to lose hundreds of millions of jobs that will be replaced by advanced robotics and artificial intelligence software. Where do we replace those jobs? We need to create simulated economies. The thing to take home right now is that we have an incredible opportunity as virtual reality is becoming ubiquitous to monetize people's time in virtual reality for them. As we move in this direction, don't we want to think about ourselves? Don't we want to think about our kids? One can build worlds, one can build roads, one can build spaceships, and you can invest in the simulated economic aspects of these things, and you can create job opportunities for avatars. Suddenly people start to be receptive to the idea that they should vote for their future, for their rights, you know, for the opportunities at hand for them. So really everybody here actually, is a potential voter. I'm a person that lives by following creative impulses, which is always a challenge because you know that you're doing something crazy every time. You don't know the results. There's never any guarantees. And for the first time ever, okay, I have found that I am connected to a community through virtual reality. I was never really a community person. I still am not really. I'm still very much a lone wolf type. But because of being responsible for creating things and leading people into virtual worlds, I feel a genuine concern for the community there. I was a filmmaker, a storyteller. This is a storytelling, it's a new kind of storytelling. And I see the parallels between what I'm doing and how America was created. I used to say that virtual reality is the greatest discovery since America. Our universe was the first universe that was built with a real cash economy from day one. My wife thinks it's all, she'll roll her eyes at everything that's going on. My kids are starting to enjoy it. I think that they're realizing it's real, It's not just something inside the online world. They're like, and especially when they see pictures of me on these stages or on television, like, wow, he's really running for president. The reality of it is catching up. This is real. 15 years I've been involved in this, even though it was not an area that I was trained for. But I've seen it, I've experienced it, I see it every day, and I know that it can work on a bigger level for more people. If I'm going to ever champion a cause, this is a great cause to champion. And I've seen that children, young teenagers, it has sparked something in them, because they will probably be the first to benefit in the future. My dreams started off as analog dreams, and they became digital. When you make a wish, depending on how much you believe that the wish will come true, will impact whether it does come true. So when you are given a wish, you have to respect that you have been granted a wish. And then you just have to have the faith that it is a real opportunity to ask for something. And so you just have to be very careful and ask for exactly the right thing. I feel stronger as I go back. Like, wow, I love how things have come together, and it gives me confidence to take, bold steps and do unexpected things to open the next chapter.